Hej värld, jag heter Zack the Demon Lord. Hey world, it is Isaac the Demon Lord and yet again another YouTube video. You know what it is, we're continuing on with the Vildhjarta lyrics. I will mention in this video, I noticed I didn't do this in the last two. I am so sorry. I need to get better about introducing the song by introducing the song with my voice. But yeah. Well, whatever the case is, in this one we will be going over the lyrics for the song called Den Helige Anden under Vatten. Yeah. I might go over what that means. I think maybe in the lyrics. It might in case it doesn't. Pretty sure what it means, but let me double check. Okay, yeah. So it means the Holy Spirit underwater. So kind of an interesting title. I will not lie, I forgot about what the Anden means, but yeah, means the Holy Spirit underwater. But yeah, let's get into it. So we start out with an exclamation. It says "Bruder," which means brothers. And then the next line we have "Vår tid är kommen," which is "our time is come," which in English makes sense. It's not something you can change much, but it's an older English style for us, which I think maybe has the same ring in Swedish. Maybe it's an older Swedish fill, and it's something you can't change easily. And then we have "bruder" again, so brothers. And then the next line we have "O stjärnor," sorry, it's a hard word. "Ovanför led vår väg." "O stars above led our way." Which I think in English would translate something into like, "Oh, how the stars above led our way," or something like that. And then we get in the next line, "Illusionen blev vår undergång," which in English is grammatically, which means the illusion became our downfall, which in English makes sense too. Then the next time we have "Den forseglade vårt öde," it sealed our fate. Yeah, which is word for word again. And then we got "När vi stiger mot skyarna," when we ascend towards the skies. Which in English makes sense. However, I do think, sorry if I'm kind of blinky right now. I don't know why I'm blinking so much, but yeah. But obviously this doesn't make sense purely on its own. It's something that would have to connect with another sentence, which might be the next sentence, where it says "raseras allt vi någonsin trott på," which is destroyed all we ever believed on, which might connect with the last one, which would be like, so with that it would be like, when we ascend towards the skies and an invisible and we destroyed all we ever believed on, or believed in, sorry. So that might be a better way for it to make sense for us. And then the next line is "När vi lämnar denna jord," when we leave this soil, this ground, which makes sense in English. And then next line we have förvridna varelser, twisted creatures. And then we got skräck pryder varje ansikte. Horror adorns every face. Makes sense. När de bevittnar vårt livsverk, which is the next line, which means when they witness our life's work, which makes sense. Bröder, brothers, de är dags att ge sig av. This word gets kind of a little E. So it literally means it is time that give itself off or of, which does not, or as I have here, it is time to give, set off, which again, it doesn't make much sense. So what it's kind of trying to get is like, it's time to go. It's time to set off or get off to other places. That sort of vibe. And then we got the next line which says, Låt trumpeter hylla vår avfärd. Let the hail trumpets our departure. Oh, I see where this got. I was like, that does not make much sense. Sorry, I noticed a typo. Yeah, you know, when you're just reading things that you got right there, it's easy to typo. But what it actually literally says is, let the trumpets hail our departure, which makes more sense, which is also correct in English. But yeah. And then we get the next one which says, Med mod I våra hjärtan, or hjärtan, mot en ny morgondag. With courage in our hearts, towards a new tomorrow, or morning day. Tomorrow is literally morning day, or morning. So yeah, with courage in our hearts, towards a new morning. So, let the trumpets hail our departure, with courage in our hearts towards a new tomorrow. And then we get to the next line. När vi reser oss från denna värld. When we raise us from this world. Which would mean like, when we rise from this world. But in this case they've gone, instead of a rise connotation, they've gone for a raise. Which in English we can't do that. Can't say that we raise ourselves in this sort of sense, I don't think. We would rise. But yeah, that's the... this is a transitive versus intransitive sort of sentence thing. So yeah, and it's also reflexive. So I guess in a way rise is to raise oneself. But yeah, anyways. Next line we get... Vilket öde väntar er? What fate awaits you? Which makes sense in English. And then, när vi reser oss upp, when we rise up, or raise us up, is what it literally is. Och lämnar er I tystnad, and leave you in silence. What fate awaits you when we rise up and leave you in silence? So, you can tell that this guy's about to get forecast off from the main group. They're leaving the world, and they're leaving him behind. It's like, what fate do you have? What can you do without us? Sort of vibe. And then the next sentence we have, när vi reser oss från denna värld, when we raise us from this world. Again, we've already had that line. Oh, I just copy. So, vilket öde väntar er när vi reser oss upp och lämnar er I tystnad. Again, what we said. What fate awaits you when we rise up, and leave you in silence. And then we get to the next line. Insekter, allt motstånd are bloats meningslust. Insects. All resistance is but meaningless. So, again, that makes sense. It's like proclaiming to the insects, anything you do, meaningless. All resistance is but meaningless, which is, I think, a little irregular for English. We would say like all resistance is meaningless. But the "but" we can say in English too. I just feel like people would be less obliged to, because it feels, I guess it depends on where you're from, at least for American English. It just doesn't ring as well. I think in English, if you were to do it in American English, you'd say like merely, like all resistance is merely meaningless, or simply meaningless. I don't feel like Americans would say but as much, but yeah, anyways. And we got the next line. It says, existens omskriven av ett stort maskineri. Your existence rewritten of a great machinery. Which would mean like your existence is rewritten, or, I mean, you could do it the same way too. By, in English, a great machinery. Your existence is rewritten by a great machinery. Great meaning big. And then we got 3 lines that are all just exclamations. Skriker, gråter, and skrattar. So skriker, screaming. Gråter, crying. Skrattar, laughing. And then we get to the next line. I ganskap ponitfyd, insanity reborn. And then next line. For att genomlida gryningen. For to endure the dawn. So that doesn't make much sense in English, but we say like, let's see. So together that would be like in insanity reborn, for to endure the dawn. But it's like in insanity, am I reborn in order to endure the dawn, or something along those lines. And the same line again after this. I ganskap ponitfyd för att genomlida gryningen. We get that line again. And then we get to basically what was at the beginning part. Bröder, brothers. Vår tid är kommen, our time has come. Bröder, brothers. Och stjärnor ovanför led vår väg. Oh, stars above led our way. Or, oh, how the stars above led our way. Bröder, brothers. And that's where it ends. What you might notice with this song is that there is some pretty complex, out of the ordinary grammar. This is a thing that I mentioned with the first song. There are some songs within this sort of album, Motstånd under Vatten, that, from my understanding, goes for more of an old Swedish vibe, like maybe something you would find in a Bible. I mean, you can even get some kind of pseudo-Christian sort of vibes from it too. Like the last song, I think it was, or the song before, there's like the fire baptism, right? I think that was Brandmärkt, I'm pretty sure, Brandmärkt. I forget where the accents are. Anyways, yeah. That was a good one. If you liked it, give it a like. Please subscribe. Share friends and family that might be interested in this sort of content. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Till then, hey-do.